Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Rachel and along with my husband Craig, we are first time parents to our 5-month-old daughter Freya, who is currently napping. I'm not sure for how long, so we'll see how much we are able to chat before she wakes up. If you watched our last vlog, we were in Centre Parks for Freya's first holiday. We literally got back yesterday, but if you watch that vlog, you will know that I have been suffering with laryngitis over the bank holiday weekend. My voice is still a bit croaky, it's getting there, we're getting there. But I want to do a little 5-month vlog because we're going through a couple of new milestones with Freya over the next couple of weeks, starting with yesterday when we got home from Centre Parks. We decided that last night would be Freya's first night in her big girl cot in her nursery. Until now, Freya has been sleeping in a beside me crib next to me in our bedroom. She's been giving us a couple of signs over the last couple of weeks that she might be ready to make the transition to her nursery. So number one being that when Craig and I go to bed, so we put Freya down 7, half 7, when we're going to bed 9:30, 10, she's waking up and stirring. And obviously that's because we're making noise in the bedroom. And the other thing is that she's sort of been sleeping through without needing me at all in the night. So yeah, that was sort of the signs really that I thought she might be ready for her big girl cot. Last night was pretty good, so I put her down about 7 p.m. She went off absolutely fine. Just as she would normally. She's been napping upstairs in the nursery for a little while, like in the day, so she's used to the cot. She knows like what to expect when she gets in there. She's got a mobile above the cot, and when you first lay her down she like smiles at the mobile, so she likes going in the cot, which was a good first step. So yeah, so I put her down about 7. We are still doing a dream feed at the moment, and so I gave that to her at 10:30 when I was going to bed, but she really woke up when she had it. Normally I'd give her the dream feed and she stays asleep, but last night she really woke up for it. I don't know if it's because I put a light on in there so I could actually see what I was doing. So I'm going to try and keep it a bit darker tonight. So yeah, she was awake from about 10 till about 11:45, so it was about almost an hour and a half that she was awake for. She wasn't particularly like crying or anything, she just wanted a bit of a snuggle. Kept sort of trying to put her down, and she was just getting a bit restless, so I kept giving her a bit of a jig to see if I could get her off, and she did eventually go back off about 11:45. Sorry, I was getting distracted then. Somebody was doing something in this van outside the window and I was being nosy. So yeah, all I needed to do then is I went up about 2 a.m. I heard her cry. I literally just went back and popped her dummy in and she went back off absolutely fine. And then she woke up about 6:15, but when I went up there she wasn't sort of her usual, like she normally like gives me a big smile when she's ready to wake up for the day, but she was still a bit tossy and turny. So I put her dummy back in again and she went back to sleep again, and then woke up just before 7. So for her first night in a big girl cot, I'm going to take that as an absolute win. So yeah, hopefully we'll get a bit better. I don't know whether it's time to sort of try and drop the dream feed because it woke her up so much and disturbed her, like whereas she might have slept through. I don't know, we'll see. I don't want to start getting up in the middle of the night to feed again if I can still give her that dream feed and she'll go through. So we'll try a few different things this week and see what happens. But the next milestone we're going to be working on is weaning. So I know the official guidelines are to wait for weaning until 6 months. However, I think that Freya is ready to start having a few first tastes. So I'm actually doing a weaning workshop locally on the 10th of June, which is a couple of weeks, I think. So I was going to wait until then to start giving her some stuff, but again, she's been giving me some signs that she wants some food. Like while we were at Centre Parks at the weekend, she was literally staring at me eating and like salivating. Like it was literally dribble coming out of her mouth, and she was just fascinated by it. So I think I'm just gonna try a few little first tastes. So what I thought I would do is show you the weaning bundle that I bought from Bibado, I think that's how you say it. So I saw this advertised by a couple of people on Instagram and thought they looked really good. They're like the coverall bibs. And when I went on the website to buy one of the bibs, they do these amazing bundles. So this was like, I think it was called like the bundle of the month. They do loads of different bundles for different prices and different amounts of things. But this one was the bundle of the month. And I think if I remember correctly, I think the RRP of it was about £106. And I think I paid about 47, 48. It was about 50 quid for all of this stuff, which I thought was really good. So I'll show you what I've got, and yeah, we'll unpack it and do a little bit of an unboxing for it. So the first thing, so what I went to the website to buy in the first place is these sort of long sleeve coverall bibs. Oh, how they're really nice material. So I bought 2 different designs. So they've got these long sleeves and they sort of tie up, they do up around the back, and they have this strap which you attach around the high chair, so you literally create like a little well that if they drop any food or anything like that, they can get to it again, and most importantly, it doesn't go on the floor. I know weaning is going to be an absolute mess, and I'm trying to embrace that, but I thought these would be really cool. And they come with the cutlery actually like attaches to it by straps as well, so they can't drop it on the floor. So yeah, so this is the first one. I can't remember what this design was called. Curious Cottontails, because it has little bunny rabbits on it. So that's the first one that we bought. And I bought another one of those. I thought it was always be good to have sort of one ready to go, whatever. So yeah, so this is the second one that I bought. And this is, what was this one called? Forest Friends. So this one is Forest Friends, nice neutral colours. And this one has got little like foxes and deers, and little squirrels on it, little hedgehogs. So yeah, that's super cute. I'm really pleased with those. So the next thing that came in this bundle was the handy cutlery, it's called. So this is, like I said, they sort of strap on, they connect to the bib. So let's have a little look at these. It's a little fork and a little spoon. It says they have easy grip handles. Oh, they're so cute. Easy pick up fork tips, so it's easy to get things on your fork. You can use them with or without the straps. So the straps can come off this if you just want to use them as a little bit of cut. They're so tiny, that's so cute. But yeah, they connect to the sleeves of the bib. So you just literally pop them on. Click on that bit. And then they can use them without them being able to drop on the floor. I think that's really handy as well. So yeah, pleased with those. They are a little spoon and a little spoony fork. So yeah, looking good. So the next part of the bundle is the Dip It. Now this looks really cool. So this is called a multi-stage weaning spoon. And I can get it out of the packet. There we go. Oh, there's 2 of them. I didn't know there was 2. So they are these little spoon on one end. They're really nice and like thin, so they're easy for babies to grab. And on the other end is this like dip up bit. So like if you're having like a puree or a bit of porridge or some yogurt or something, you can dip it in and then baby can sort of chew on that. Good for like when they're teething, because that'll be nice on their gums as well. Yeah, so it says it's got a 2-handed grip, soft chewable dipper, anti-gag wide neck, deep contoured spoon, and sensory touch points as well. It's got little parts on it that are sort of ridged, so it'll be nice for Freya to feel as well. So yeah, I'm pleased with those. I think these are probably what I'm going to use the most to start with, because you can just sort of give her a little taste of something on the end of that dipper. So yeah, I didn't realise there was 2 of those though, so that's really good. I like that. Next out of the box is this cute little cup. Look how small it is. It's so tiny. So this is supposed to be easy cup for them to drink from is like a little sippy cup. It is weighted so that it's not easy to tip over. Obviously it's not going to hold a lot of water, but it's just for like sips of water. They suggest that you don't sort of give them a sippy cup. I mean, I probably will just for spillages like elsewhere, but maybe when we're having a meal at the table, we'll try and get Freya used to sort of sipping from this. It just teaches them to drink from a regular glass. So yeah, it's weighted, so it shouldn't fall over, and it matches everything else, the same colour. So yeah, that's really cute as well. Next up we have the Dinky Dinner Bowl. So I got this one had some different designs in the middle as well. I got it in the Forest Friends one again, so it's got like a little deer in the middle of it. And this is a bamboo suction bowl. So it has got a nice big dish with that nice design on it, and the bottom is a suction cup so that it will stick to the high chair or table or whatever I am feeding Freya on, so that it doesn't again fall over. Yeah, I think that's so cute. That's really nice. I like that a lot. I love this bamboo. It's really pretty. Yeah. And then the final thing that came with it is this little free gift, which is a 50 First Foods exploration chart. So it's got lots of different foods in different categories. They've got veggies, fruits, proteins, all sorts of things. And it's there to sort of tick off once they've had it 5 times to see whether they like it or not. I guess you're supposed to introduce, I think it's actually 10 times they say that you should introduce a food before a baby might like decide whether they like it or not. And I've heard that you should start with all your green veggies, because otherwise if you introduce sweet things too soon, then game over. All they want is the sweet things. We are going to start with a bit of baby porridge. I think that's the only thing I've bought so far. Like I said, at the moment it is literally just for fun. Like, I know she's not at 6 months yet. I literally just want to see how she's going to react to having a bit of porridge on a spoon in front of her. I know that she probably won't swallow any of it. It's just going to be a little bit of fun. So yeah, and then we'll start thinking about weaning recipes. I think I'm going to do a mixture of pureeing and baby-led weaning, mainly purees I think to start with, so it'll be like blending things up and making little things that I can freeze and get out of the freezer, so make it a bit easier for myself. But yeah, for now it's just going to be a little taste of baby porridge. Are you ready to try some porridge, baby girl?
Look at mummy.
Let me see, let's test it first, see if it's too hot. Oh no, it's good.
Give her a little time.
Eat.
Oh.
What do you think about that, huh?
Messy. Do you like that? There you go. Oh.
Okay, see what you think about that bit. Do you want your hand out of there? Oh, here we go, hand straight in the mouth. Lovely stuff. Is it yum? What do you think of that, huh? Wiping it away with her hand. Oh no. Oh, big mess.
All over your face.
Shall we try you in here instead? Is that better? You feel a little bit more in control up there? Freya? No, we're getting cross. It's okay. I've faffed about too much, haven't I? Alright. Freya? Are you a super clever girl who not only slept through the night but has just had an hour nap as well? Hey. Are you so clever? Are you so clever? Yeah, you are. You are so clever. Hello everyone, it is the next day now. Freya has slept properly through the night for the first time, so I have been giving her a dream feed. But last night she napped until about 6:15, so it was quite a late nap. So I didn't put her down to bed until about 8:30 with a bottle. And so I thought, I'm just going to see how she gets on. I'm probably prepared to wake up 3 a.m, 4 a.m, because she'll be hungry. I woke up this morning at 7:20 and could not believe it when I looked at the monitor and she was still fast asleep. She was amazing. So I don't know if this is going to be a one-off or if that's what she's going to do now. I also only had to come up once in the night, considering this is the second night in her cot up in the nursery. I had to come up once at 2 a.m. to put her tummy back in. And then she slept all that time till 7:20, so an amazing night. I'm not sure how much I got of her eating yesterday. I was faffing too much basically, and I made her cross. So I put her in her big high chair. It's from birth, this high chair, like it lays back and everything. She's been sitting at the table with us in it for a while. But number one, I put her in there with the Bibado coverall on. I forgot to strap her in, rookie error. So she was like lolling a little bit. So then I had to take her arms out of the coverall to strap her in and then put the arms back in. And then I was looking at her and she was like slumping in it a little bit, and I thought she's going to be way better in her little mamas and papas chair. So I moved her to that, and by the time we got in that, we were too cross to have any more porridge. But the little bit that she did have, she seemed to really like. So I'm going to go straight for the mamas and I'm going to take all the faff away this morning. I'm going to put her straight in the mamas and papas little chair. I'm just going to put a normal bib on her. I'm just going to put her in a vest and a normal bib. If she gets messy, I'll bath her. So I think the faff just put her off yesterday. So we're going to try and keep it simple this morning. I am still suffering with my cough. Freya has also woken up really snotty this morning. So we are having a messy bun, no makeup, loungewear kind of day today. Aren't we, Freya Chops? Shall we get you up and try baby porridge round 2? What do you think? Much more successful, wasn't it? Did you enjoy that? She really enjoyed that, and she only got cross because I had to wipe her nose because it was running with some snot. That's the only reason you got cross with me, wasn't it? Yay! Freya liked her porridge. I can't wait to get started with some other foods and stuff, but we'll just stick to porridge for a couple of days, see how we get on. But yeah, less faff was definitely important today, so I'm glad that went well. It's time for a bottle soon anyway. Yeah, my clever girl. Good morning. It is now Thursday and we've got a bit of a grumpy girl on our hands. So she was quite grumpy for the rest of yesterday for good reason, because we realised that she has cut her 2 bottom teeth yesterday. Haven't you? You've got 2 bottom teeth. So yeah, I think the grumpiness was teething. It weren't very easy to settle for most of the day. She went down and slept through the night again. I went up a couple of times for putting the dummy back in, but yeah, she slept really well. So that I thought we were going to have a nightmare night because she was so grumpy all day yesterday. She's quite snotty. I think she's probably caught some sort of cold from what I've had. It's so hard not to pass things on to them though when you've got to look after them all day. So yeah, she's a little bit snotty. We were supposed to be having a nice day out today with Craig's family at the Suffolk show, but we're not up to it, are we, baby girl? No. So it's going to be another sofa day for us today, I think. I'm hoping if I can get her in a good mood, we'll try a little bit of porridge again. But apart from that, it's going to be mummy cuddles. Mummy cuddles all day. All right. Freya is currently down for a nap, so I'm going to take this opportunity to have my first go at making a veggie puree for her to try tomorrow. The porridge has gone down well 3 mornings in a row now, so I thought if I make up some puree see how it goes anyway. And then we can maybe start trying a little bit of that from tomorrow. I'm going to keep it nice and simple. I'm just going to do a pea puree. I bought this hand blender just in Asda with my weekly shop, and this week it was only £12, so I thought that would be useful to start making some purees. And I've also just stuck up on the wall, which is super cute, this little weaning chart that came from Ella's Kitchen. It was free, and you got some vouchers as well, so I picked up one of the 4 to 6 month pouches. So we are going to start with peas. So they suggest that you try things like, it can take them up to 10 tries to like it. So yeah, I thought we would get started. So let's make some puree. I've just used these cups, these spoons that I bought from IKEA the other week. I've done 3 spoonfuls of frozen peas. They're boiling away in here. I'm going to boil them for 12 minutes because I want them to be like super duper soft. And then I'm going to blend them with my new hand blender. And then what I think I'll do is I'm going to freeze up what I make today, and then each day I'm just going to get like a little pot out and mix it up with a little bit of her milk. Oh, my hair is going wild here. Mix it up with a little bit of her normal milk to make it nice and smooth, and see how we go from there, I think. That wasn't a very long nap, was it? Mummy's busy making you a pea puree. You want to come see? All right then. Are you still a pretty happy girl even though you're very snotty? Are you still a pretty happy girl, huh? We're just waiting for your peas to boil. Then Mummy's going to blend them and pop them in the freezer for the rest of the week. Sound good? Are you just going to eat dog instead? He's not tasty, is he? No. So I might have underestimated how many peas to use. I didn't really think about the fact that peas are mostly skin. So there's a lot of skin left over and not a lot of puree. That'll do us for one sitting though. There's a couple of spoonfuls there. She's not really like swallowing anything at the moment anyway. She's just sort of trying it. So a sort of semi-success, I would say. But yeah. My first puree made. Let's see how that goes down tomorrow. Just turned the sieve upside down to put it in the dishwasher, and it was actually all stuck to the bottom of it. So I am going to get a couple of tubs out of this. You can hear my Snuffleupagus baby. She's cross and wants a bottle, so I'm going to quickly put the rest of that in some tubs and make her a bottle. So yeah, it wasn't so much of a disaster as I first thought. Freya, are you ready to try Mummy's pea puree? Are you ready? You don't look very excited. Let's see how it goes down then.
It's on your eye, look, you silly Billy. What have you got it in there for? You can't eat it through your eye. And she, like with the porridge, she doesn't dislike it, does she?
No. She's just exploring it.
What do you think?
She doesn't hate it.
No.
She's putting it back in her mouth. Good girl.
I think she likes that as a tea though, as well, that end of...
That's the whole point of it. Oh, okay. Alright, we're done. We can be done, that's fine. Yeah, you're done for today. You're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're so clever. Did you eat some peas? Yeah, you did. You're a clever girl. I think we're going to count that as pea puree success. Don't you, Freya? Did you enjoy that? She's very, she goes from being quite happy to just crying. So I stop as soon as she starts crying. I started off with it a little bit too thick, so I thinned it out with some of her Kendamil ready to feed. And then we'll just use up the rest of that bottle for her next milk bottle, which we'll have in about half an hour. Does that sound good to you? So yeah, I think for a first taste we're not doing too bad. Baby porridge and pea puree down. I think maybe next week once I go shopping I'll buy a few more green veggies to make some purees with. But I think she's doing an absolutely fabulous job. We're going to leave this vlog here. Thank you so much for joining us. We've hit a few milestones this week. I'm really proud of you, baby girl. Sleeping in your big girl cot by yourself. Sleeping all the way through the night without your night feed. Eating baby porridge and pea puree. Mwah. And cutting your very first teeth. What a week. Are you proud of yourself? Who's that in there? Is that a beautiful girl? So like I said, thank you so much for joining us. If you've liked this video, then please hit the like button and subscribe to see the rest of Freya's journey. And we will see you in the next one. Say bye, Freya. Bye.